Hey you guys, it's your girl Camille, and I come to you today with a video about how to do a really simple everyday look on your face. Something that's not really heavy or doesn't take a lot of energy and time or is not very complicated. Sometimes we see people with these tutorials about how to do very complicated things on our face. And if we don't understand the basics or the beginning, we really can't accomplish the look that we're going for. So I'm going to show you some products that I have, and I'm basically going to do a ombre eyebrow with in which you all can see that my eyebrows are not done. So I'll just show you how to make them look nice for a finishing product. So basically, I just have some Fenty by Rihanna, and it's just like a face primer. So I always use a face primer. And then I have my foundation, which is through Maybelline, and you can basically go and purchase this from your nearest drugstore. So it's not very expensive. I think I spent all of like $12-15, and this is in the shade of spicy brown, 338. And then I have some different color concealers, and these you can pretty much purchase from your everyday beauty supply. And I use multiple colors because sometimes I mix them. It kind of just depends on what type of face I'm going with. And then I have some this is my matte finisher, and I just kind of spray my face so I can keep it on all day. And then this helps with your transition from everyday work life to the after party, so that way your face is not running or anything. And then you can go ahead and add, like, if you want to add colorful eyeshadows and different other things to your face or to your look to go into the after five partying events, you can do so. This really helps. Then I have a palette that is very inexpensive. I purchased this from Marshall's. I think I spent like $10 on it, and it's just basically everyday plain color palette with different colors in it. Not plain color, but it has different colors in it. And it's really simple to use, really easy. You just go for whichever color you want. And then I have some brushes that I'm going to use. And I may use some of my brow pomade if I don't just finish my look with my pencils. But I have a brown pencil and a black pencil. So I'm gonna show you how to do the ombre with these two colors, and you can also do other colors. Some people like reds and orange, depending on the color of the hair, of course. So I'm gonna start off with my primer, and I kind of just put this all over my face except for my eyebrows. I don't really use it on my eyebrows because I want the pencil to stick. And this is just like it's creamy, and it's very lightweight. So once I get it on, I just kind of rub it in to moisturize my face. You want to make sure you get it all over. I really like this one because it has a nice smell to it, and it's very, very light. So you don't feel like you're just caking your face up. And I always start with my eyebrows first. Some people do their foundation first, but I like the look when I do my eyebrows first because then I can come after with the concealer and it is not sitting on top of my foundation. So I start off with my dark brown. So as I stated, I'm going to do the ombre look on my eyes. And I choose this look, and I really like this look because it's the most natural look. And basically, you are keeping the shaded look where it goes from a lighter complexion to the darker where you really see. So as I stated, I'm going to do an ombre look. So The ombre look is the most natural look there is, so it's my favorite. It basically it shows off a natural transition from lighter to darker in the eyebrow. So basically with the dark brown, since it's the lighter color of my dark brown and my black, I'm gonna go in with the dark brown and I'm gonna start at the bottom inner eyebrow, and I'm gonna work my way out. So with that being said, I'll start from like right here, and don't be afraid to go in deep because we can always clean it up with concealer. So you just start in the inner side and you go out with strokes. And as I'm stroking out, I'm going within my eyebrow. Like I'm not coming down unless you like the more dramatic fake eyebrow look. I like mine natural, so I just go, and this is how I do it, so you don't have to do it like I do it, but this is just an easier way for me. Go into the eyebrow and then I bring it out. So that's the look that I like. And I'm gonna do the other side. And you want to kind of make sure that your lines are like meeting. And if they're not, you can always clean it up. Like I see that this one is a little lower than that one, but I'm going to clean it up once I get my concealer and stuff. So, and then from there, I just, when you start at the top, you want to start, not exactly halfway, but maybe about 1/3 ways over, and you just want to shade that in. And on this part, you're kind of bringing it together. And I'm not going to do the tip because I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with that. But now I'm going to do the other side. And I'm going to do the other side, and I'm just going to bring it in. And like I said, I'm not going to shade the tip. And you just want to fill in where what needs to be filled in. Okay. And then I'm going to take the darker color. So whatever is your darker color, if you're using two different shades of red, like a ombre with the red, you just take the darker color and put it on the outside, but you want to start with the lighter color so you can know where to stop. And then with the darker color, I'm going to just fill in a little at the end. And I don't go too far up because I don't want it really dramatic and really dark. Like such. So now you can see your eyebrows starting to form. And if you want to just start with a little of the shading, like you want to start with a little of your brown and then you want to go in with your black, and it doesn't have to be a really thick coat, but if you want to start kind of soft and you want to go in, you want to build your way up, that's the easiest way to prevent yourself from messing up. Okay, so now that I have them shaded, I'm going to go in with a brow brush, and I'm going to basically create that ombre effect. So you're basically brushing the content, what you have on there, the product, and you're brushing it outward. You don't want to come in because you don't want to bring that darker part into your lighter part. So I'm just brushing it out. And then you can see in your eyebrow where you want to fill it in more, but I just basically brush them both out. And you can also see where you need to clean it up. So like on this one, I want to fill in right here. So I'm going to take my dark brown. and fill it in. And then on this side, I can fill it in a little here. Make sure not to go too far up with the pencil because you don't want it to mess up your ombre look. And then now it's time for your concealers. I have like a medium brown. I think this color is, let's see, rich caramel. So this is one of my favorite colors. As you can see, it's like I have 3 of them, and they just always run out first. But I just put some on my wrist, or you could put some on a palette or something for you to get it. And this is the color that I'm going to go into under my eyebrows with, because it's I like to go in under the eyebrow with a lighter color than over. Like the color that's on the top, I want it to be more be closer to my skin complexion. This color, I want it to be a little lighter because I don't want my eyes to look dark, if that makes sense. So I go in like, some people go in like this, but that takes a lot of time and a steady hand. And my hand is not as steady on my own face, so I go in sideways, and I just make sure there's enough product on there to where, as you can see, it's not lumping over the sides, but it's just enough to where I can sweep it on there. Like that. And then once you get it on there and as straight as you can get it, then you take the product that's left and you just kind of move it down towards your eye, because you're going to use the extra product for your base, for your eyeshadow. Like that. Now I'm going to do the other eye. And you can start to see them forming like a unibrow. That's kind of what you want while you're doing your eyebrows, because you want to make sure they're even. So if it forms a unibrow, it won't hurt because you can clean it up. And as I'm doing my motion, I'm going upward in here because this is more my arch. And I don't really like my arch really dramatic. I just like it natural looking. So then I bring the product down. Now, with the top of my eyebrow, I always make my color because I wanted a certain shade. And I never really find a shade that I really like. So I mix a darker color, which this is deep. And then I mix a lighter color that's more so for a lighter woman, which is medium beige. And I take it and I put a little more beige than deep. And then I just take a brush and mix it, so that you can see, well, this is the darker color that I used. I mean, the lighter color that I use under, and then this is the darker color. I need a little more deep. And I'm just basically judging based off of my complexion. And one thing about concealer, you can always, it's like a eraser, so you can always fix it. So then I'm going to go in with my brush, make sure that is not any extra hanging, because it'll go into your eyebrow. And I'm going to start my upper eye. Real simple strokes. Then you can take that and go out towards your face. And then I'm going to do the other one. And go out towards my face. Now that I have that done, you can kind of see the shape that I'm going for. I'm going to take just a brush. These brushes basically are, these are Wet n Wild. So you can get these at your nearest dollar store, your pharmacy drugstore like Walgreens, and sometimes they come in a pack where it's a lot of them, and then you don't have to worry about having to purchase different brushes. I do have more expensive brushes, but I actually like the cheaper brushes better. For some reason, like I feel like I get a better effect on my face. And it just may be me. Maybe I haven't found the brush that's for me. But I feel like brushes, I mean, it doesn't matter the price. If they're effective, they're effective, if that makes sense to you. If it's going to help, it's going to help, regardless of the price. And I feel like we get so caught up in buying more expensive products and more expensive brushes that we feel that if we get the more expensive brush, it's going to work for us. But I feel like every product or every method or every brush is different, so it just kind of depends on the look that you're going for. So I'm brushing it out. Then I use my other side, in which I usually start from the bottom, but it's okay. I can use the other side and bring this down so it's not caked up, and just smooth it out and down. And it's starting to look more like my skin complexion, my skin tone. Do the same on this eye. And you want to do like a light little stroke motion. You don't want to be too harsh because you are dealing with your eyes. And then, like, at this point, I would just clean this up because I'm not doing anything, you know, overly dramatic. I'm doing a really natural face today. So I'll just bring my excess and clean this up. And go over and into the brows. So you see the ombre where it's lighter and it goes darker, lighter and darker. And like I said, you can make your eyebrows in the shape that you want, and you can make them as dark or as light as you want them. Now I'm going to go in with my foundation. And I'm just doing a little foundation today. I'm not doing anything overly dramatic. And I use the back of my hands a lot because I don't purchase things to put my makeup on. I just use my hand and clean it. And I'm going to go in with a smaller brush and just pat it on the creases. And like you say, you don't have to be a professional to do your makeup. I just say just practice and go with what you like. Like today I'm not doing any highlight or contouring or anything like that. I'm just doing this like an everyday face. And one thing about it is most people don't wear, most women and just most people in general don't wear makeup every day. Even actors and singers, they don't wear makeup every day. Like, it's very time consuming to do your face every day. And so then I go in with my brush and I'm just basically laying it where it should go to make sure it's all over my face. I'm not going to do any eyeshadow today. So my eyes are pretty much done, but I still just kind of pat over them. And I'm careful with my eyelashes. I already had these on, so I figured I'll just keep them on. And you just want to keep sweeping. I didn't use a lot today, but you want to just keep sweeping until it's evenly distributed. And I'm not going to do a lip either. I'll just go with the lip gloss. Very natural and simple. So it kind of doesn't even look like I'm wearing anything. That's what I'm going for. And I got some glitter on my face. That's okay. And I bring it down to my neck. So I might do some eye liner up under. So with that, you can either do the pencil like I used, or sometimes the easier way for me is just to get some black eyeshadow from my palette on a flat brush, some black eyeshadow, and then what I do is I pull my eyelid down, my eye down, and then I just kind of sweep it on. So I can control how much is going on. And then at this point, you could add, I could add contouring and some highlight, but not today. I don't think today I want that. So basically, this was just a really quick and easy tutorial about how to develop a look in under 15 minutes. And I know it took me a little longer because of me talking and trying to explain what I'm doing. But basically, you just need to remember, if you want the ombre eyebrow, 2 pencils will be better. And with my complexion and what I like, I always use a darker brown pencil and then a black. Or you can do a lighter brown pencil and a darker brown pencil. So you just have to remember the inner eye, you use the lighter shade, and then the outer eye, you use the darker shade. And then I just added some foundation to pull the look together, but it's really, really soft. So this is just basically a tutorial on how you can just find easy products at your local drugstore. Oh, and then I can spray it. But you can find easy products at your local drugstore, and you could develop an everyday look that doesn't have to be glam squad look like the glam squad did it. You could just develop this from, like I said, purchasing things that I purchased these at the local beauty supply. And I mean, they have them also at the drugstore, or you could purchase them at MAC. But I've never had any issues with using the MAC collection, or this one is Pro Conceal. And I see a lot of people use this even on celebrities. So I haven't had any issues with them. But yeah, this is just a video showing you how you could just develop a look and look natural, but still feel, you know, beautiful. So this is something you can wear every day, like I said, to work, or you can even spice this look up, add some glitter, some eyeshadows and some glitter or something, and go out, you know, to the club. But this is just something I want to present to you all today. And so I hope you enjoy, and I hope you all like the little look that I did. And I want you all to don't forget to subscribe. Push the subscription button at the bottom, the red subscribe, and also turn on your bell notifications so you can see what we will be bringing you all next. Thank you.